put in captivity become quite different than the same species in a wild habitat. Like every animal, when let live in their natural, wild habitat, their built-in instincts begin to take over, and they begin to live like chimpanzees are meant to live, free. Imagine you live in such an environment, day in and day out. Imagine you have to stay there every day, all day long. Pretty hard to imagine yourself in such a situation, isn't it? Not as hard as you thought, however. You come here in the morning and leave in the evening. The chimpanzee comes here in the morning, and when he wakes up, he is right where he was yesterday. Imagine coming here in the morning and not leaving, ever. How happy would you be? Can you blame them for not wanting to play and be funny for you and your children? Would you if you were under their situation? Though this does resemble the chimpanzee's natural habitat, it obviously is not a perfect replica. It resembles a natural shelter, but there is nothing natural about a concrete shelter or a ceramic food bowl. There is nothing natural about captivity. In their natural habitat, these huge creatures are feared by even the elephants. The lion is an animal of strength, of speed, and valor. Weighing anywhere between 260 to 500 pounds, the lion is one of the largest predators in the wild. Though not the largest, the lion poses an extreme danger to the chimpanzees due to the way they hunt in groups, trapping the prey in an unescapable situation. Crocodiles are very fast over short distances, even out of water, and have extremely powerful jaws capable of biting down with 3,000 pounds of pressure per square inch. They can get up to 6 meters long, with the longest recorded at over 8.5 meters long. With weight well over 2,645 pounds, they can crush almost any animal that comes in their path, including a chimpanzee. Ocelots can reach up to 3 feet, 2 inches in length, plus 1 foot, 6 inches tail length, and weighs between 20 to 33 pounds. It is mostly nocturnal and very territorial. It will fight fiercely, sometimes to the death, in territorial disputes. Its prey consists of almost any small animal, including monkeys, snakes, rodents, fish, amphibians, and birds. Though the natural habitat is the best place for a chimpanzee to live, there is not much natural habitat left. Habitat loss due to human expansion, poaching, and the bush meat trade have rendered countless chimpanzees dead, and an extreme transformation in their natural habitat, making it smaller and even more dangerous than it already was. Humans, as free as we think we may be, are almost as captive to our own creation as the chimpanzees are. No person shall be elected to the office of the president more than twice. While this is true in a human world, it is not so in the chimpanzee's world. In the chimpanzee's world, there is the alpha male, who is the president of that specific clan. He remains the alpha male until another male chimpanzee challenges him and wins the battle. The battle is considered a victory when the current alpha male backs down or even leaves the clan. Unless challenged, the alpha male will remain in power for the duration of his life. Thou shalt not murder. We as humans have a law transferred down to us by the Almighty, commanding us not to murder. This commandment later became one of the many laws in most, if not all, of the human countries. Chimpanzees do not have this complicated realization or formation of a religion, and thus, the only law that chimpanzees follow is the natural law of survival, Darwin's survival of the fittest. When man truly was free, he was able to do whatever he wanted to whomever he wanted without penalty of law. Haven't you ever wanted to run that stoplight just because? I mean, it's just a light, right? Why do you follow the laws set forth by the government? We follow them partly because we fear the consequences and we assume that they're there for a reason, and some of them are. When a chimpanzee breaks one of our laws, and he is in the wild, he does not usually get punished, although there have been some instances where a chimpanzee was banned from his clan for a heinous crime, such as murder or challenging the alpha male. Humans, on the other hand, get severely punished for such crimes as murder, theft, armed robbery, and assault. We live in a society that punishes the wrongdoings of individuals, while chimpanzees live in a society which rewards whenever they do good, such as rewarded with life whenever they find food and water. Despite the obvious disadvantages of the chimpanzees living in captivity, there are much advantages. There are not as many animals to feed on the chimpanzees in a captive world, no dangers lurking in the night, no people that can harm the chimpanzees, just tourists and the zoo staff. Though captivity has changed the chimpanzee, it certainly did not hurt it. If anything, it may have saved this species from extinction. The early man developed a society which had laws, governments, and no longer wondered. It learned to adapt to its new surroundings, and a chimpanzee is no different. When chimpanzees were taken into captivity, they portrayed the same qualities as early man when it came to the adaptation to the surroundings which it had become captive and accustomed to. A chimpanzee is no different. Its surrounding habitat changed, but its ability to adapt did not.